Okay, so um, since I'm buying a lot of toys lately, so I decide to join YouTube and start my own channel. So today, let's start by looking at the Legacy Ninja Megazord. Um, so I got this at my local toy store, and I originally wanted to get the Thunder Megazord instead, but I saw this guy just on the shelf. That's why I decided to get him as well. So, the box is pretty standard stuff, so it's about 900 of my local currency. And let's look at the back. You can see the picture here is kind of a rendered picture of the Ninja Megazord. I don't know why they don't use the actual toy to put it on there, but, well, I don't know. Okay, so let's open the box up. Actually, I have taken the thing out already, but the Legacy line, I think they are learning from the Japanese and are kind of using these 8-carton kind of trays to be their containers. Yep. Okay, so let's look at the Megazord itself. Okay, so we have the 5 mechs here. As you can see, this is the mech for the Red Ranger. Let's focus. It's not focusing. There. So I don't know why back then they have these eyes that seem to light up, but actually they don't. I think also in the Japanese version of the Kakure Daishogun figure, they also do not light up. It kind of looks ugly to me, but you won't see them as much since you're pretty much gonna display it combined, so it shouldn't be a big problem. So it comes with his 2 swords here. You can see the paint details are really detailed. So what they have added in the Legacy version is the articulation to the red mech. In Japanese, it's called God Saruda, and in North America, it's called the Ape Zord. Basically, they mean the kind of the same thing. It's kind of a monkey or an ape. Okay. And also, they gave him separate legs, so it's pretty well articulated, I think. So he can obviously hold his swords like this. Yeah. Or you can combine them into one and hold a double-bladed weapon thingy. Right. Okay. So next, let's look at the frog sword. Actually, this is more of a toad than a frog. I think back then people don't know the relationship between a ninja and a toad, but I think now, thanks to Naruto, most of you know that toads and ninjas are kind of best friends. So that is why this guy is a toad instead of any other animals. So his mouth could kind of open. It's kind of derpy looking, but yeah, at least you can open it. And unlike the old version, which I think the arms are on a hinge joint. This new legacy version is actually on a ball joint. And this feet piece here is made of die cast. And you can see the crest of the Black Ranger, which is kind of different from what the US or North American release has, where they have the Power Rangers logo, the Thunder logo on here instead of the Black Ranger logo. All of these mechs have their own logo. So the Ape Sword has this S thing here. Let's look at the bear next. So the bear, his logo is here. Mine is kind of wobbly on this leg, I don't know why. And it's the chest piece for the Megazord, and you can see the spare parts are on him. The two fists are stored on him. And something that is different from the old version is that instead of pegging into the bear, you now have the pegs outside. So you peg the arms in him instead of having it the other way around. So a lot of problem of the old toys have that is this piece, I think, because when you transform you have to pull it out and plug it into the bear's mouth, and I think a lot of people lose that in time. So in a lot of reviews I see people either lost this or yeah, people just lose this. Okay, next let's look at the wolf. Nothing really special about this. So you can open his mouth. All of these can open their mouths too. Yeah, rawr, rawr, rawr. His tail is kind of blade-like. I don't know what's the use of his tail, since you are folded like this when you're combining them. And this shiny piece here is actually die cast, which gives it a little bit of weight to it instead of the entirely plastic old version. And last we have the head, the crane sword. What I like the most about the Legacy line is that there are no more stickers. Everything is painted very detailedly. Okay, focus. It's not focusing. Own cameras, everybody. Okay, so I think in the old versions this red piece here would be a sticker, and so are the eyes, but now they are painted on, so they won't be peeling off and actually stay nice. Okay, so after looking at all 5 of them, let's get them ready to combine. First, let's take the red guy. Take off his swords. So what you do is really simple. Just peg in his legs, collapse him, open his back, fold his arms in. Okay, you have to line them up just right so it won't get caught. Yes, so here's the arm, and the other arm you fold in his front legs first, and then his back legs, and then his tail. Okay, then he's ready. Next, let's have the bear. Take off his fists. So you push in the legs, fold them in until they snap, and then you can collapse the chest here, and then they fold up and lock into place. And next you pull off this and open his mouth, put the piece in the middle so it looks like he is biting on the scroll. So let's put him to the side. Next, the frog. You turn his legs, move it in, collapse the frog. The feet will be on his lap. It's like he is kneeling down. It's kind of funny to see. And you can fold out the legs. They have really nice ratchets. And there you have the leg. And then you drop the bear on top. Okay, let's move the camera up a bit. Take the fist, put it on his head. And the other cat goes onto the wolf. Make sure his mouth is all the way closed. Otherwise, the cat won't stay on. And then fold out the face. And drop the head on. And there you have the Ninja Megazord. Or in Japanese, you can call it Kakure Daishogun. So this Megazord doesn't use any weapons, so these two swords are very easy to be lost. Let's put them aside. And what I like the most is that you kind of have ankle tilts at his feet. So it stands really steadily. It's not going to fall. Since this is a kind of a simple designed mech. But one problem is that when you try to turn the hands, the whole piece folds back like this. So this clip here, I think, is not tight enough, and so it causes the hand part to move like this. So when you move it, you have to really hold it in and then turn the hand like this. So what's different about this to the old version? The first thing is obviously die cast parts. The bear only has the paws made out of die cast, where the frog, I think, the flipper piece right here, and then you get the shoulder pieces. Both front and back are die cast pieces, and I don't think there are any die cast pieces on the head. But you can see the paint details are really great on this guy. So thank you for watching my first ever show and tell of the Legacy Ninja Megazord. There's a lot more I want to talk about, but unfortunately for new channels like me, the time limit does not allow me to go over 15 minutes, so that will be it for this time. I hope to see you soon.